Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back. Tonight, we are going to be reinstalling Steam, which we already got Steam reinstalled. I've got to adjust my little camera real quick, or not my camera, but my uh, um, this guy. Yeah, here we go. Perfect, sweet. So that is actually my desktop right there. And we got our 8 terabyte hard drive finally. Let me lock that down right there. Let me close that. There we go. Beautiful. We finally got the hard drive done, which I'll show you over here. Settings. Hey, there's my friend code if y'all want it. Storage right here. There is the, well, 7.2 terabyte, but that guy right there. So, we are trying to get it to play nice with the other stuff and all that, which this says it's running, but if you look down here, we don't see it running nowhere, guys. So I'm not sure where it's running at, because it's definitely not running in this stream and all that stuff. So we're going to go ahead and stop that one. Okay. We're going to go back to Fishing Planet. We're going to load that up, see if that'll load up. It should load up. We're going to find out, because now that's actually installed on that. If y'all remember, I've been playing on my Epic because I had took Steam completely offline. So here's Fishing Planet right here, which is it's in two lists. One installed and working, which those are the games that I know I've installed on Steam in Linux and stuff like that. Hey Freeze, welcome to the stream and all that. We are working on installing games and stuff like that, and trying to get them to work for Steam tonight. Since we finally, don't took what, 5 days to format that hard drive, something like that. It's crazy. This just Linux for you. Let me get a sip of this coffee real quick. So far, it doesn't appear to be wanting to run. Hey Freeze, I see you. You said yo twice now. I see you. See? You're right there. You're in the chat down there somewhere. Let's see. Control. I'm trying to zoom the chat out, but for some reason it won't zoom out. But yeah, I saw you in the chat. Let's see. Zoom out. There we go. You like Norway, huh? Good deal, good deal. I had to minimize the chat, or not minimize it, but shrink it down for you so I could actually read what you're saying. So, what all did you catch over Norway? Just some trout, or what? And welcome home, also. Apparently, my Steam's not gonna play nice with me, but I did notice something. Right here, I did notice. That's kind of grayed out. Like the drive is not turned on. What is it? Cod. You know what? I don't remember what a cod is. Let me Google that. Cod fish. I don't even remember what a codfish is. I know I've heard of them and all that stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. That's a pretty fish. So something like that, huh? Nice. 2 kilogram cod. All right, let's look at 2 kilogram cod. Yeah. All right, let's see what two. How big is a 2 kilogram? Oh my gosh, if that's 2 kilograms, is that roughly about as big as your fish right there? Give or take, something like that. That's a nice, beautiful fish. I'd eat one. Not that big? Bigger or smaller? Well, shit. Let's see if we can find a smaller fish. Mm-hmm. Smaller than that one. So they keep getting, they keep getting bigger. uh, Something more along that size, maybe. That's not a cod, I don't think. But something like that. Oh, what is that? Now that's. I want to, guys. I want to actually. I have two things that I want to do in life before I die, and one of them is going to catch a 600, 700, 800 pound tuna, or a beautiful salmon like this, or bigger. Either which way. But that's Is this more like along the size of your cod, sir? Something like that, or like that? Whoa, where'd it go? There it is. Wait, how am I clicking on that picture and it's showing a totally completely different picture? Maybe I need to do this. Nope, it's not that one. Oh, see now Google's. Well, no, that we ain't on Google. It's cheap. Oh, there we go. Fish about roughly that size. I did search cod, but you said your fish wasn't that big, so is it more along that size right there? Bigger. See, it's changing the damn picture. How's it changing the picture? That's some bullshit. All right, you know what? For conversation, we'll just go with your fish was roughly around that size, give or take. There we go. The give or take's what saves us. Well, I'm glad that you had fun on your trip. I really am. And I'm glad that you caught some fishies. All right, now, let's see what the hell we got going on over here. So, I noticed this drive is colored out. So, I may have to restart Steam. Because even Fishing Planet's not, it shows that it's running, but it's not coming up. Oh, you're still in Norway. Oh, good deal, good deal. All right, let's go ahead and close that. And we're downloading a bunch of other games also. But what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and restart Steam. Worst case scenario, guys, if I have to, I'll restart the computer, because that hard drive shows that it's not, we're not going to skip nothing on there, because we're letting the Steam control all that. So we don't want to rush nothing or nothing like that. Let me get a sip of this coffee. So I can't wait. I'm excited, and this works. It does work. I've seen hundreds of videos. To lip every fish that you get. So when you say lip, to me that means that you're going to kiss every fish that you catch. That's what that means to me when you say that. Just say it. All right, let's look at this. This is the 8 terabyte hard drive. All right. So what is going on here? That partition should be on. It should be on. Fair enough. I understand now. Like, we hold bass by the mouth and thumb. So I get it now. Mount Point Steam Games. So that should be. Can we do this? Do. All right, now I should have It says like 7.2, then right here it says 8.0 terabyte. It's an 8 terabyte hard drive, guys. Oh, a 2 pound mackerel, huh? Nice, nice, nice. Oh, and Miss Autumn, she's excited about going to the whole fishing and all that stuff. What I have you. All right, so we saw the hard drive is mounted. In Linux, you have to do what they call mount a hard drive, basically turn the on switch on type deal. Like I said, worst case scenario, I'll have to pause. Well, I can't pause the stream, especially if I restart the computer. I'll have to, basically cut the stream, restart the computer, and then come back up stream. You know what? I forgot to save the thingy. So, all right, come on, Master Chief. I hope this works. Because, well, I've been waiting for how many days now? And y'all have been so patient. But I can always fire up my Epic. We can always go fishing. If I load this up and it doesn't work this time, that's probably what I'll do. I'll load Lutris up and we'll go Epic fishing. Yay. Because, we got things to do. So, good morning, folks. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. I'm glad to be here. I hope each and every one of you beautiful peoples are glad to be here. And tonight's coffee is just regular old sugar and coffee. There's no flavors or nothing like that. Well, because I don't have no flavors. So it's just plain Jane coffee. Well, Steam's going to sit there and think about life for however long it thinks about life. So while that's doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and load Lutris up. The cod was 21 inches. That's not bad. That's not bad right there. That's actually what I would call a good eating size right there, if I'm to be honest. I threatened Steam with Epic, and Steam decided to load up. Shit, of course, why not? So that's how you play Epic games on Linux. Is you use a little program called Lutris, and it works. It works. And then there's Master Chief's. Can we view Chief's? Yeah, there's Master Chief's 9732's Epic right there. I'm gonna fillet it, huh? Nice. Let's go back over here to our library real quick, to our storage. All right, now. Okay, see how that's still not highlighted? That tells me that Steam's got that drive. The drive is shut off. For whatever reason. That's what that means. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and let these finish installing, because they're installing on the drive. Let's move that over here for just a second so I can actually see it. All right. So move that over there, because I can't read that over there on that. I have to drag it to my left. But if you look, it shows that it's installing. All the games are installing, and that's what we want. But here's all the stuff that it needs and stuff like that. This lost and found, that's basically the operating system. You don't need to look at that because that's not where. But yeah, here's all the games and stuff like that. There's all the stuff. So I just gotta have Steam turn the hard drive on, which probably some weird ass, who knows what going on in the background and all that. Internet connection, huh? That's interesting. Well, we'll worry about that later. Let's go ahead and just jump into some fishing. So here we go. We're going to launch that. minimize that out of the way. Yay! I bet that fish was nice and tasty, wasn't it? There's nothing like fresh fish, folks. Nothing like fresh fish at all. All right, we are online. Connect with friends. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and push the space bar. You know what? I don't. Turn the volume up. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, speaking of which, if y'all remember, the last time we played, we actually we were awarded premium, but now we're past the 24-hour period, so now we're no longer premium on this account. I don't even. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy some fishing license for $900. Okay, because we're gonna make that $900, guys. We're gonna make that $900. I don't even remember why we were even here. Let's see if I have any rewards over here. Oh, and also, I did find where we could. Let's go ahead and go to private room. All right, Freeze. Good luck fishing. Glad you stopped by. All right. We were here following the mission is actually what we were doing. Remember, it serves me correctly. Yeah. Yeah. We were here following the mission. That's exactly what we were doing. All right. Let's run around over here. Pull out our fishing pole holder. Okay, let's just throw it in the water. I mean, why not, right? All right, so let's see, what do we got right here? We got minnows. Let's send that out there because we are going to be on bottom. Okay. Because now we're going to go ahead and make money on this bloodworms. Let's go ahead and change that bait out to you know what? Let's try some crickets. Yeah. Not sure about if they're going to work or not. Let's go ahead and maximize the depth on this, which is 98 feet. Let's go ahead and sling that out there as far as we can get it. Send it. Beautiful. And then, like I said, we can tab in and out of our Steam. So we can just go to Lutris or whatever, and then we can pull up Steam and check and see what's going on. Minimize Lutris, and we're still downloading stuff for the hard drive. Okay, so we'll just go back to the game. So we're multitasking, guys. We're multitasking tonight. So we're installing the games, and I'll get the hard drive the week back up. That is not a problem. You know what? Let's go from over here to this way. Yeah. See if we can catch something. So while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and do a little fishy. Yeah. I mean, why not, right? Yeah. Heck yeah. And now we're just going to make some money. You know, I've noticed the Steam version of this game and the Epic version of this game, for some reason to me, and I may be wrong, guys, but the Epic version to me looks more realistic than the Steam version. It's like I'm noticing subtle differences in this game between the two versions. And I'm not sure if it's the Epic or the Steam client that's changing it. I don't know, but I've noticed that. And to me, it's like the Epic version looks better. I don't know why that is. I don't know why. So while we're because we're basically going to be working on the Steam, installing games in the background, and all that good stuff. pretty much all night tonight, or the rest of the night. So I figured, you know what? I'd drag you beautiful people along with me. And let's sneak our bait, but let's go over here. And let's bring our bait between the boat and stuff like that and see if we can't drag something out of there. Yeah, what do y'all think? All right, turn our line. There we go. Perfect. Let me go ahead and get that chat out of the way. We're going to do a little stop and go action. See if we can't drop. Oh, we got a nibble. Oh, it was a nibble. It was a nibble. We're getting there. Oh, yeah. Guys, we got this. The only reason why we're at Emerald Lakes is because we was already here. And we might as well go ahead and catch a bag, make our money, and excuse me. And then we'll go from there. So we got to make the 3,000. Was it 3,000? Yeah, 3,000 for even coming here during the last stream, and then we got to make our 900 for the fishing license. So if we would have left, we would have lost out a pretty good bit of money. And at this low level of account, that money's, looking at my bobber over there, that money's kind of important, if I'm to be honest. And we're probably in a part of the day where, something's going on. Something's laggy. Oh, internet laggy. All right, well, we're going to not touch nothing. We're going to let it sort itself out. I'm not sure what it's going to be doing on y'all's end. So we're just going to sit here and let life sort itself out. Looks like everything froze up. No, it's not froze up. It's just laggy because, remember, we're downloading the Steam games also. So what we can do is we can go over here and we can look at that. And like I said, it shouldn't affect y'all none because I'm uploading on y'all's side. But be that as it may. So let me go ahead and pause this download for just a second. Let me reset my thing over here. Okay. So we've got Steam paused on downloading. Okay, the game, if you look right up here, that's saying that the computer's lagging out to the server. I understand my computer's not the problem, guys. It is the internet service provider. The T-Mobile home internet versus no internet. Well, you can kind of put two and two together. But we can speed up time, but if we speed up time, then, so we'll just go ahead and just continue fishing. Unfortunately, we had to pause Steam for right now. YouTube took a shit on itself for whatever reason. It just decided to do that. Booker, there is no snacks on the floor over there for you, bub, and you done ate already. Trust me, I know I was there whenever I fed you. Let's go lay down. Speaking of which, you need to have a discussion later on, because I found your fingernail clippers, Mr. Freddy Krueger. Yes. We sure did. Let's put it on speed 3 and give it a little cheeky snatch in. Yeah. Do. Alright, so the internet and everything calmed down. Okay. Oh shit. Two. I didn't realize that thing done took off because I was looking at OBS. Shit. Okay, well, you know, you can't get them all. It happens. You can't get them all. But if I'm to be honest, though, guys, I do need to keep that Steam games going. So we'll get that back out there. We'll put that in slot 2. And then we'll tab over to Steam, and we'll go ahead and unpause that because I really do got to keep that going. Even if it sucks, lags out, and all that stuff. That way, whenever I do start the computer and I get that hard drive coming on, so it might lag out for us today, unfortunately. But, you know, it is the nature of the beast. Well, we'll just throw that down right there. Why not? So we'll just say here, we'll fish, chill, fish, and all that stuff. I really need to upgrade my processor. It's a AMD Ryzen 5. This is probably what bottlenecks my computer. Get a sip of that coffee.